All right, let's dive into something pretty exciting today. Google's brand new AI image generator, Nano Banana 2. This thing claims to solve one of the biggest headaches in creative AI, so let's see what it's all about.
You know the drill. For a while now, creators have had this annoying choice to make. Do you want your AI images generated in a split second, or do you want that really high-end studio-level quality and control? It's always felt like a trade-off. But what if you could just have both? That's the big question Nano Banana 2 is trying to answer. Okay, so first things first, what even is Nano Banana 2?
So, at its heart, Nano Banana 2 is basically a hybrid. Just imagine taking all the incredible detail and the smarts from the really advanced Nano Banana Pro model and then smashing it together with the super quick, zippy engine from Gemini Flash. It's really designed to be the best of both worlds. And what's really wild is just how fast this is all happening. Look at this timeline. The original Nano Banana came out just last August. A few months later, bam, the Pro version lands. And now we're already here with this massive upgrade. The speed of development is it's incredible. And this brings us right to the main event, right? Finally solving that classic problem, the tug of war between how fast you can make something and just how good it looks. Okay, so here's the deal. On one side, you had Nano Banana Pro, which was awesome for its deep understanding and all that fine-tuned control. On the other, you had the speed of Flash, which was perfect for just banging out quick ideas. Well, Nano Banana 2 basically merges these two columns. You get that advanced intelligence, but at a speed that lets you iterate and edit in real time. For a designer, that means you can try out like a dozen different concepts in minutes, not hours. It's a huge deal. And when you combine that speed and quality, you unlock a whole new toolbox of creative features. And this is where it gets really, really cool for anyone who actually wants to create something. First up, this model is smart, like really smart. It's connected to Gemini's massive knowledge base, and it can even search the web in real time, so it actually gets what's going on in the world. So for marketers, this means you can spin up an accurate infographic in a snap. And get this, it can finally render text that's actually sharp and readable. It can even translate text inside an image for you. And this prompt just illustrates that perfectly. I mean, to pull this off, the AI has to know what those three cloud types are, understand what a triptych is, and then wrap it all up in a specific art style with clear labels. That's knowledge and creativity just firing on all cylinders, super fast. Okay, here's another huge upgrade. Consistency. The model can now keep up to 5 different characters looking the same across a bunch of images, and it can track up to 14 objects. Now, if you've ever tried to build a story or a storyboard, you know this is a total game changer. Plus, it just follows your complicated instructions with way more precision. I mean, a prompt like this would have been a complete disaster a year ago. A 6-part story and keeping 3 different characters looking consistent? No way. But that's exactly what this new precision gets you, the power to tell real, coherent stories across multiple images. The final images are also getting a major professional boost. We're talking complete control over aspect ratios, so you can create for any platform you want. The model's also delivering way more vibrant lighting and richer textures, and the details stay super sharp. But the real headline for the pros is the resolution, which now goes all the way up to 4K. Yup, that's the number that makes a professional's ears perk up. These aren't just tiny web-only images anymore. We're talking high-res assets that are ready for actual production work. Print, video, you name it. So by now you're probably asking, okay, this sounds amazing, where can I try it? Well, the good news is it's already being rolled out across pretty much the entire Google ecosystem. You're going to find it in the Gemini app, baked right into Google's Search and Lens, and for developers, it's in AI Studio. It's also the new default engine inside Google Flow, and it's even creating ad suggestions in Google Ads. So yeah, they're putting it basically everywhere. Now, with all this incredible new tech, a really important question pops up. How do we tell the difference between what's real and what's AI generated? And Google is definitely trying to get ahead of this. They're using these things called provenance tools. The main one is a tech called SynthID, which basically embeds an invisible digital watermark right into the pixels of an image. This, plus other standards like C2PA, creates a kind of digital paper trail, so you can actually verify if and how an image was created with AI. And people are actually using these tools a lot. Since just November, that SynthID verification tool has been used over 20 million times in the Gemini app. That is a huge number. It just goes to show that people really want this kind of transparency. And they're not stopping there. They're also planning to add C2PA verification, which is a broader industry standard, into the Gemini app pretty soon. That's going to make this whole system even more solid. So that's where we stand. The walls between having a cool idea and creating a finished image are just crumbling down. Speed and quality, it's not a choice you have to make anymore. So that really just leaves one last, pretty exciting question. When your creativity can finally move as fast as you can think, what are you going to create?